Tuesday, March 19th, 2024, afternoon edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good afternoon, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News AI-generated News Digest Daily Intellireport. As always, I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics and summarizing them for you. Without further ado, headlines of the day: Timothy Chalamet transforms into Bob Dylan for biopic. CDC urges vaccination amid rise in measles cases. Supreme Court examines claim of NY pressuring NRA. Largest map released of universe's active black holes. Apple may use Google for iPhone AI features. Metformin's effects on developing brain in pregnancy discussed. Artificial intelligences communicate, sparking concerns, and much more. But first, this day in history.
March 19th in history. March 19th, 1284. The Statute of Rhuddlan incorporates the Principality of Wales into England. March 19th, 1853. The Taiping Heavenly Kingdom occupies and makes Nanjing its capital until 1864.
Famous people born on this day.
March 19th, 1915. Robert G. Cole, American Colonel, Medal of Honor recipient, died 1944.
Harold Johnson, 1970 to 2011, was a notable Norwegian jazz bassist and composer, known for his work with various bands like Kohn Johansson Sextet and Tord Gustafsson Trio. He passed away at the age of 41.
March 19, 1950, Jose S. Palma, Filipino Archbishop.
And now on to today's news.
General news.
Supreme Court grapples with claim that New York pressured businesses to cut ties with NRA. CNN.
The Supreme Court is considering the NRA's First Amendment appeal against a NY financial regulator. The NRA claims the regulator pressured companies to cut ties, while the regulator argues she targeted illegal insurance products. The case will test government regulators' influence on controversial entities.
Dow Jones Futures, NVIDIA CEO, speech in focus. Google, Tesla surge ahead of Fed meeting. Investors Business Daily.
NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang gave a keynote speech while StoneCo experienced a decline in earnings.
Apple may hire Google to power new iPhone AI features using Gemini, report Ars Technica.
Apple is in talks to license Google's Gemini for AI features like Siri in a future iOS update. This partnership could potentially bring new cloud-based AI capabilities to Apple devices. However, details are still being discussed, and the agreement may face regulatory scrutiny.
Business news.
Today's obituaries. Joe Barone, 57, Italian-born American soccer director, New York Cosmos, Fiorentina, complications from a heart attack. Donny Kusuma, 55, Indonesian actor, Bidadari Yang Terluka Rajawali. Ersan Martin. Brief Wikipedia summary. Ersan Martin was a Turkish footballer who played for various clubs in the Super League and briefly in La Liga. He also had a brief international career with the Turkish national team. Martin tragically passed away at the age of 44 due to complications from an aortic rupture in March 2024. Vasily Utkin. Brief Wikipedia summary. Vasily Utkin, a prominent Russian sports reporter, author and television host, passed away at the age of 52. Known for his work as a football commentator and TV presenter, Utkin won awards for his commentary and made significant contributions to the sports media industry before his death in 2024. Daniel Barbu, born in 1957 and passing away in 2024, was a Romanian political scientist, Minister of Culture, Senator and Professor recognized for his expertise in political science and his involvement in various magazines. Despite facing some controversies in the past, he left a lasting impact on academia through his numerous publications on political science and Romanian politics. Ron Bainham, a former English footballer who played as a goalkeeper for Luton Town and the national team, passed away at the age of 94. He made 434 appearances for Luton Town and earned 3 caps for England in 1955. He later worked as a painter and decorator before retiring. Jean-Maurice Bonneau, 64, French equestrian and coach, European Championships medalist in 1995. Death announced on this date. Rosalia Dans, 68, Spanish actress, Los Gozos y las Sombras, and painter. Nicandro Diaz Gonzalez, a Mexican telenovela producer known for works like Amores Verdaderos and Soy tu dueña, passed away on March 18, 2024, at the age of 60 in Cozumel, Quintana Roo. Rose Dugdale. Bridget Rose Dugdale, an English debutante turned IRA member, participated in high-profile activities including stealing paintings worth IR £8 million, a helicopter bomb attack on an RUC station, and developing weapons. Her affluent background, radicalization, and subsequent involvement in militant actions in the 1970s shaped her controversial and impactful life. George Garrett, a Canadian broadcast journalist known for his work at CKNW, has passed away at the age of 89. Peter Glover, English rugby union player, aged 78, known for his contributions to Bath, Harrogate and the national team, passed away on this date. Khalid, brief Wikipedia summary. The article mentions that Khalid, a 60-year-old Bangladeshi singer, suffered a heart attack.
Science news.
2 artificial intelligences talk to each other. Tech Explorer.
A team from the University of Geneva has developed an artificial neural network that can learn and describe tasks based on verbal instructions with potential applications in robotics. This model showcases the potential for machines to communicate and understand language in a more human-like manner.
Mysterious shark-bitten orcas. Feeding on sperm whales don't fit any known categories. IFL Science. Marine biologists are studying a group of 49 killer whales off the coast of California and Oregon that exhibit a mix of physical characteristics from different populations. They have been observed attacking sperm whales, elephant seals, and turtles, showing fearless behavior in the open ocean.
Launch Roundup 2 missions to the ISS, including First Dragon from SLC, -40, NASAspaceflight.com, NASAspaceflight.com.
SpaceX plans to launch multiple Falcon 9 rockets, including Starlink missions, from various launch pads this week. China will launch satellites to lunar orbit, and Rocket Lab will launch a classified payload. Roscosmos will send a crew to the ISS on a Soyuz rocket.
Largest ever map of universe's active supermassive black holes released. Phys.org.
A new map of 1.3 million quasars in the visible universe has been created by astronomers, showcasing active supermassive black holes at galaxy centers. This map, detailed in the Astrophysical Journal, offers insights into the cosmos's expansion and dark matter distribution. The data was sourced from the Gaia Space Telescope and other surveys.
Health news.
CDC urges vaccination amid rise in measles cases in the U.S. and globally. CNN.
U.S. health officials are warning about the rise in measles cases globally, advising vaccination for infants as young as 6 months traveling to affected countries. The CDC highlights measles outbreaks in various nations and emphasizes the importance of maintaining high vaccination rates to prevent the spread of the disease.
Celebrity love diet linked to higher risk of heart disease death. Study, New York Post.
A study has shown that the 16-to-8 intermittent fasting diet, popular among celebrities, is linked to a 91% increased risk of cardiovascular death. Experts caution against this method and suggest a more personalized approach to dietary recommendations based on health status and scientific evidence.
Metformin in pregnancy, mixed outcomes for developing brain, Neuroscience News.
The study examined the impact of metformin on brain development in offspring of mothers with gestational diabetes. While it benefits mothers, its effects on offspring are uncertain, varying with maternal metabolic state. Sex-specific hypothalamic signaling changes were noted, emphasizing tailored treatment approaches and the complexity of metformin use during pregnancy.
Entertainment news.
Timothy Chalamet becomes Bob Dylan in first photo from biopic set. Variety.
Production has begun on the Bob Dylan biopic, A Complete Unknown, with Timothy Chalamet playing Dylan. The film will focus on Dylan's early years in the 1960s New York folk music scene. Set photos show Chalamet in costume, alongside other cast members like Elle Fanning and Nick Offerman.
Mr. Beast signs deal with Amazon MGM in sign of creator economy's surge. The Washington Post.
YouTube star Mr. Beast, also known as Jimmy Donaldson, has partnered with Amazon MGM to create a reality TV competition show called Beast Games. The show will feature 1,000 contestants competing for a $5 million cash prize and will be available globally in 240 countries.
Now, a couple of dad jokes for you.
I considered building the patio by myself, but I didn't have the stones. If you walk into a forest and cut down a tree, but the tree doesn't understand why you cut it down, do you think it's stumped? Without geometry, life is pointless.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intellireport. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.